So we've had this car for 1 day now, and I've had 2 issues. One was stopping on the side of the road because of the air intake popped off. Number 2 is the car overheated when it was idling for like 5 minutes. So I'm gonna see what the idle is. I got a scanner because the code did pop up, weirdly enough. So we're gonna check this out and go from there. So apparently there's a test for the cooling fans that I'm gonna try out, the IPDM test. So turn the ignition on, click this 10 times, turn the car back off. Yep, you see the windows going after I turned it back on one more time. Wipers start going, and then the headlights will go. Yeah, headlights are running through now to see. That should be the clutch for the AC. Check in here. So the fan should be turned on right now, but I don't hear anything and I don't see anything. So I think why I overheated, yeah, I think I overheated due to the fans not working. Oh yeah, there was a third issue that I didn't mention. That's the washer fluid wasn't working. I couldn't figure out why. So I took the bezel apart and just don't know why the washer fluid isn't working. Can't tell ya. So I left the washer nozzles on the old hood, and of course I left them at my dad's house 45 minutes away. So for now, we're in this thing again. So, still here. Everything's still together, I guess. I forgot them when I was taking everything apart, but I kind of need them. So let's pull these off and bring them home. I got the wiper nozzles off and 3 for 5 clips, which isn't horrible, but they are super old, so I'm just happy to get 3. All right, got everything hooked up. We just gotta now clip it in. We should be good. Ready? Hope you weren't ready, because I kind of tricked you. Clips don't fit, and I can't do anything because it's nighttime. So we're back the next morning. The fans still weren't working, so I decided to test it out. My first clue was the new module that came with the new fans wasn't working, which seems to actually fix the problem. And I threw the old ones in. I'll throw the test on again, but it seems like everything's good now. So that's perfect. As you saw, the fans just kicked on, no issues. So at least that's one thing out of the way. Next, we got to figure out why these washer nozzles won't fit in the new clips. The clip seems to be too small and it doesn't actually fit in, so it just keeps sliding out of the hole. So we have to figure that out. I was thinking about throwing a cotter pin through the top just to hold it in place, but I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. Another small thing we got to do, switch the plates, because this one's for Japanese things, cars, plates, you know, the longer ones. And of course these little lips don't fit, so now I gotta cut these off. That should be better. Nothing to hold it back now. Yep, she sits flat. We're good. Bolt doesn't line up over here, but it does over here. Gotta drill this out a little bit. That lines up, doesn't look great, but that lines up. It'll be hidden behind the plate. We're good. And there we go. Plate's all mounted up. Looks good. I just ran out and picked up a couple things for it. So I got 3M tape for the weather stripping stick, little eyelets, and some pins to try and keep the inside in. We'll see if it works. Not really sure. So I'm happy to say she's finally back together. The license plate is attached, the fans work, throttle's on, and the nozzles work for the wipers, which means she's finally ready to be driven on the road 100% of the time with hopefully 0 worries. So let's see what the next stages are for this.